The subject is English literature for the class 11th. The topic of the prose is Discovering Tute. The saga continues. Discovering Tute is written by A.R. Williams. A.R. Williams developed a love for reading at a very young age and in the fourth grade. When an assignment to their own works of fiction was given, it occurred to him that he too could draft tales for others to enjoy. With the advancement of the interest and the ability to find new markets from sites such as Rallens and Diotrep's Digest, A.R. Williams entered the field in a serious attempt to become a published author. He had written many books. His notable works were As the Crow Flies, The Untamed Sword, Sword and Sorcery Sampler, etc. Introduction. Discovering Tute, the saga continues, gives an insight into the mystery surrounding the life and death of Tutankhamun, the lost teenage ruler of the powerful Pharaoh dynasty that had ruled Egypt for centuries. He was the last of his family's line, and his funeral brought an end to this powerful dynasty. Summary. Tute was the last of his family's line, and his funeral brought an end to this powerful dynasty. Not much is known about his family. Tute's father or grandfather, Amenhotep III, was a powerful pharaoh who ruled for about 4 decades during the dynasty's golden age. His son, Amenhotep IV, shocked the country by attacking Amun, a major god, smashing his images and closing all his temples. He changed his name to Akhenaten and promoted the worship of Aten or the sun disk. After his death, a mysterious ruler, Smenkhkare, appeared briefly and exited with hardly a trace. When Tute looked over, he changed his name from Tutankhaten to Tutankhamun and restored the old ways. However, Tute ruled for 9 years and then died mysteriously and unexpectedly. In order to unravel the mystery of his death, King Tute's mummy was scanned after 1,000 years, thus opening new perceptions regarding the causes of his death. In 1922, his tomb was discovered by Howard Carter, who used all kinds of means to remove Tute's mummy from the coffin. The ritual resins had hardened, thereby cementing Tute to the bottom of his solid gold coffin. Carter finally had to chisel the mummy away, having no other option. Every major joint was severed. In 1966, an anatomy professor x-rayed the mummy and revealed that Tute's breastbone and front ribs were missing. Such a revelation would not have been possible without technological precision. This fact gives us a clue that Tute, in all likelihood, did not die a natural death. Tute's mummy was scanned in 2005 under the supervision of Zahi Hawass, Secretary General of Egypt's Supreme Council of Antiquities. The computer tomography scan couldn't solve the mysterious death of Tute, but gave us clues for sure. The lesson also provides a comprehensive awareness of ancient Egyptian culture. The ancient Egyptians believed that there was life after death. That is why the pharaohs were buried with tremendous amount of wealth, including things of daily use, so they could use them in their life after death. It was also believed that gold would guarantee their resurrection. Question and answers. First one, King Tute's body has been subjected to repeated scrutiny. Give reason. The mummy of King Tutankhamun had earned worldwide fame for the riches it was buried with. There is also speculation about the manner of his death and his age at the time of death. Hence, King Tute's body has been subjected to repeated scrutiny. Second one, Howard Carter's invitation was resented. Answer is Howard Carter's investigation was resented because he used unscientific methods and illegitimate ways. He was focusing more on treasure and less on cultural and historical aspects. Carters had to chisel away the solidified resins to raise the king's remains. Yes, answer is Carter found that ritual resins had hardened. The result was that Tute's body has been cemented to the bottom of his solid gold coffin. Proper force could not move the resins. Even the scorching sun failed to loosen the resin, so he got the resins chiseled away to raise the king's remains. Tute's body was buried along with gilded treasures. The people of ancient Egypt believed in resurrection of the dead. Their kings were extremely rich, so Tut's body was buried with glided treasures. Their eternal brilliance was meant to guarantee resurrection. Things of everyday use were also buried with the king so that they could use them after their death. The boy king has changed his name from Tutankhaten to Tutankhamun. Why? Answer is Tutankhamun means living image of Amun. He was a major god in ancient Egypt. King Amenhotep IV, who changed his name to Akhenaten, smashed the images of Amun and got his temple closed. Tut oversaw a restoration of the old ways, so he changed his name to express belief in Amun. Second one, list Tut the deeds that led Ray Johnson to describe AK list indeed that led Ray Johnson to describe Akhenaten as wacky. Akhenaten means the servant of the Aten, that is the sun disk. He moved the religious capital from the old city of the Theobs to the new city of the Ekaten, known as Amarna. He smashed the images of Amun, a major god of the Egyptians, and he closed his temples. These deeds led Ray Johnson to describe Akhenaten as wacky. What were the results of CT scan? The results of the CT scan were quite encouraging. 1700 digital X-ray images in cross-section were created. A grey head appeared on the screen. Neck vertebrae were quite clear. The images of hand, ribcage and skull were equally bright. These revealed that nothing had gone seriously wrong with Tut's body. List the advances in technology that have improved forensic analysis. The advances in technology have helped in improving forensic analysis. Many scientific tests had been carried out to determine the causes of crime. These include X-ray, ultrasound, CT scan, postmortem, autopsy and biopsy. All this helps in diagnosis and provides exact information about the death of a person. Explain the statement, King Tut is one of the first mummies to be scanned in death as in life. King Tut's mummy was the first one to be x-rayed by an anatomy professor in 1968 on January 5, 2005. CT scan created virtual reality and produced lifelike images without any duplications. King Tut is one of the first mummies to be scanned. Thus, in death as well as in life, Tut moved regally ahead of his countrymen.